Chief, get the bit in your teeth, they never will remember your name. We fight fire with fire, would you call me a liar if I told you that I wasn't afraid? Sweet as sweat, are you feeling it, Jet? Long may your family reign. Better shake those hips if there's death on your lips, so you never will be dancing again. And cannibalism, the modern religion, we're riding a ticket to nowhere and carry the vision. I do what I do to survive. Oh my God, I'm an animal. Oh my God, I'm a rabbit hole. I'm losing my way back to you. Oh my God, I'm an animal. Swear to God, it's a curtain call. I'm losing my way back to you. Blood for blood, if you're ready or not, get your finger on the.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, and on the hill today, Sandy Alcantara.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
The pitch. Flips the corner, and this one is off and running.
First pitch, 640.
And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. The challenge for him today, Siggy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Booth. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. 0-2 now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Bryce Harper. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One. And a strike in there. No score, just getting started, top of the first. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the first. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Kyle Gibson. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
We go to the bottom of the first. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Leading up for the Marlins, the left fielder,
The wind to the pitch.
Soler.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. The 0-1. In the air, left field. Castellanos makes the catch, and there's 2 away. As we take a look at Don Mattingly's lineup for the Marlins. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Jazz Chisholm.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
Now here is Jesus Sanchez. Next offering is downstairs.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner takes off, pitches low. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down the second base to end the inning.
Back here at LoanDepot Park, Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Alcantara back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Rojas moving under this one. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is in for a strike.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. That was a moonshot, and that gives him the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Didi Gregorius steps to the plate. And that's in there for strike one.
Okay, from here, he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the fact that his team is now down by a run.
The wind and the pitch. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Liner caught it second.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, number 7, Johan Camargo.
Johan Camargo at the dish.
Come on, let's get me out here.
He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Leading off for the Marlins, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
And a pitch. That's down and in. And there's the strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1-2 now. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that's down, a base hit.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. And the first offering is not close. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dearly pulls that one down. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Here's Joey Wendell. And that one fouled off. Next pitch off the plate, and the count is 1-1. Aguilar leads off first with 1 away. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Jacob Stallings now.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Jacob.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Stallings.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And the 0-2. Bounce to the left side. In plenty of time to first. They get the out on Stallings.
Batting 8th, the shortstop,
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Get a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Now the 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. The 1-1. Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 outs. And a good eye there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the righty deals. And they're all loaded up.
Batting 9th,
Jazz Chisholm now.
Chisholm.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
The 0-1. This to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Jorge Soler digs in now. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. And that's in there for strike 1.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
The pitch. That's inside. Ball 1. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Chopped in the ground. Fires over to Hoskins. Inning over. We head on down to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. Top half of the third inning. This is Bryson Stott.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Alcantara back to work. On the ground right side. Aguilar over to first in time. And one away in the top of the third.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Matt Vierling.
And now the center fielder, Matt Vierling. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is in for a strike. Next one is off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is down low. Right-hander kicks, deals, and he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So now the DH spot, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. That one's in there. And the count 1-1. Vierling leads off first with 1 away. Splits the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he deals.
We're going to count 2-2.
Pitch misses. Full count now. Alcantara over to first. And he's back in safely. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And a pitch. This one in the air, center field. Sanchez makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, JT
Realmuto steps in. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
The pitch. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right.
I'm feeling good about this one.
Kicks and fires. That's to third. They take the force out, and that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back. And now the DH, Garrett Cooper.
leading off for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
The right-hander back to work. Out to short. Gregorius over to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Here's the center fielder, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch is in the dirt.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman, number 99, Jesus Aguilar.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. In there for strike one. Next offering is downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Aguilar tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. Hit hard, that gets through.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
2 outs, runner at first. Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. First offering misses the mark. Aguilar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Just off the outside edge. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And here's the 3-2. And Garcia gets a piece. And the right-hander deals. That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one is gone. Javi Garcia hits one out. His first homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 3-1.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And here is Joey Wendell. And he hits a ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back onto the 4th, and now the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
For Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce
and a pitch.
Harper.
On the ground to first, and that's just foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Here comes a pitch. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. It's a double. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. In the dirt. Next pitch is downstairs. Up the middle, and Castellanos is out. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Tying run at the plate. There's a strike. Runner on at third, one gone. On the ground to the left. Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Didi now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. At the belt and fires. First offering. Runner goes. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
There's Johan Camargo. And first offering is fouled off. Hoskins off of first with 2 away. Laser base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Hoskins rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-3.
Back-to-back singles, just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Matt Vierling. First offering misses badly for ball one. First and second, 2 down. Ripped to right, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. And fouled off. The pitch. That's to third. Wendell fires over to first. Schwarber out of the play. They limit the damage here. On now to the bottom of the fourth. All tied up at 3 apiece. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Leading off for the Marlins, the catcher, Jacob.
The wind of the pitch.
Stallings.
Just missed. Down the right field line. That's a base hit.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Miguel Rojas, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Stallings gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, no outs. Jazz Chisholm getting ready to hit. Hammered on a line, base hit. Stallings coming home. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-3.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for Miami,
now
Jorge Soler.
Left fielder, Jorge Soler.
And first offering is fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering misses, and 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Next pitch is outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Two. And that one fouled off. First and second here, no outs. Hard ground ball, base 9. Here comes the runner. Throw home, he beats it. It's 5-3.
Well done, drives in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Garrett Cooper.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
The other way. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-3.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And it goes just foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
And here it comes. Comebacker to the mound. And a base hit right there. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
The first baseman, number 99.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. On to Hoskins. Double play. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Marlins 6 and the Phillies 3. New inning getting started. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much did the opposite of what you want to do with the pitch on the outside part of the plate like that. Just rolled over, but good hustle down the line and got the infield knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Harper now. First pitch just misses. Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Garcia with a quick throw back in. Runner stops at second. And the first two reach to start the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Oh, 1 down. And that one missing low. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. Real Muto at second. Harper at first with no outs. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Fires over to first. One away here in the fifth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Aguilar. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch inside, and the count even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits, stays alive. Righty to the plate. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Runner from third comes across, and they trail by 1. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now, Johan Camargo. And he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game. 6-6. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And now Bryson Stott. That one's in there, 0-1. Man on second, 2 down.
Nope.
That misses off the outside edge.
That counts 1-1.
Rolled over to third. Wendell collects. Whips it to first. That's the third out. Last half of the fifth coming up. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back here in Miami, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia.
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. The next pitch misses. 2-0. Next one is off the plate. Ball 3. And a pitch. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Out to short. Oh, look at the stop. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Down to third baseman, Joey Wendell. First offering misses the mark. Kicks and deals. So 2 balls and no strikes. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And he deals.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Nick Nelson. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
57.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Jacob Stallings, the next up for the Marlins.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Here comes the runner. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead. To second, pulls him off the bag.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Miguel Rojas, the next up for the Marlins.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Miguel.
First pitch, not close. Stallings leads off second with nobody out. That one fouled off. In the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Jeurys Familia up and throwing for Joe Girardi. Sanchez getting cranked up as well. Right-hander kick steals.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harper ranges to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm will hit next.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Look out! And it hit him. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jorge Soler. In there for strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And a ground ball to first. Tries to reach for it, but it's through. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
One away, runners at first and third. And now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper.
Batter, the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
And that's in there for strike one. First and third, one down. Next pitch is popped up. Hoskins puts it away. That's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 7, Jesus.
And now, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Oh, and 1 now. That one pulled foul. Next offering in the dirt. 1-2 the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 9 and the Phillies 6. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Daniel Castano, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
All set for the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Matt Vierling. There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Cole Sulser appears to be warming for Don Mattingly. Pote warming up as well. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Line to left. And that gets down for a base hit.
That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies for the 4th time tonight. In there, and it's 0-1. Vierling aboard here at first with nobody out. Luke behind second, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Kicks and fires. And there's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Check on the runner.
No, he's safe.
And now the lefty.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Castano picks over. Vierling dives back in safely. Soft contact in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And now here is Harper. First offering, and it just misses. Runners are at the corners, one away. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
No strike.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one lifted to left. A dive, and he can't haul it in. 1 run's hit. Realmuto headed for the plate. Throw, and it gets away. In to score from first, and it's a 1-run game.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
New pitcher on now. Lewis head. And little room for error with a runner on third. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And the first offering is not close. One-run game, one out, one on. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one laced to center and a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 9-9.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And there he goes into center. Sanchez puts the squeeze on that one, and there's two down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Didi Gregorius steps to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Castellanos leads off first with two down to the inning. Next pitch is outside, and that is ball one. Next one misses, 2-1. Right side, hard hit. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Johan Camargo at the dish. In there for strike one. Yo one. And there's a foul ball. Yo two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's smacked on a line to center. Sanchez makes the play, and that is that. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. And we are tied 9-9. Back here at LoanDepot Park. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
The wind and the pitch. And takes low for ball one. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Harper makes the grab. 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder,
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
Bounced up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey Cueto.
Here's Joey Wendell. And that's in there for strike one. The 0-1. And it's fouled away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in standing. Two and two. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Next pitch is popped up. Gregorius pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stalling.
Jacob Stallings now. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Garcia rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead, 10-9.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Miguel.
That one's in there, 0-1. Stallings stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back there. And it hits the fence. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Now, Jeurys Familia on the pitch out of the pen here. He'll try to strand the runner at second. Jazz Chisholm now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
First offering is fouled off.
Chisholm.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Got him swinging. Good job of damage control right there. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Marlins 11 and the Phillies 9. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Cole Sulser, and he'll work on holding this lead.
So he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
The pitch. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Left-hand hitter waits. Off the mark there. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Aguilar takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt Vierling.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Vierling. Foul ball. And the right-hander deals.
1-1.
Misses outside, and a count 2-1. Here comes a pitch. Laced down the line, base hit right field. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First pitch just misses. Next offering is down low. And the righty deals. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. The run scores from second. It's 11-10. And now the tying run is in the scoring position.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. In there, and it's 0-1. At the belt and fires. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, way back there. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away.
Just a huge at bat right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Richard Blyer. Tough situation for him with a couple of runners in scoring position.
Richard Blyer.
Here's Bryce Harper. And that's in there for strike 1.
Don't be surprised to fall on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is down low, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And the pitch stays alive. The next pitch misses, and the count's full.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And here it comes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score. Now 2-run score. It's 12-11.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games. Harper runs. Pitch misses inside. The tag, and he's out at second.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
2 outs. And it is 2-1.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen. Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The pitch. Towards first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. In there for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brad Hand, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Dominguez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The tying run at the plate. Swings through that.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Smoked on the ground to second. Over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
The center fielder, number 7.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez.
Now
trying to protect this lead.
Number 61, Christopher Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. That's in there. 1-2. A foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Just misses with that one. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering upstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The pitch. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Aguilar looks at one outside there.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Aguilar gets a hold of this one. That's to left. That's deep. And it's gone. Home run. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 13-12. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. And up next for Miami, Avisail Garcia.
Right fielder, Avisail.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. In there at the knees. And the count 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Count 1-2.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 8th inning coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Anthony Bender. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Anthony Bender.
The wind of the pitch. Hoskins in the box now. Takes a called strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. Jeffrey Moya, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Pote getting loose as well. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's in there. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, The exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute misser. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Making a move at second base on a pinch run, Simone Muzziotti. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Didi now. First offering misses the mark.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Righty to the plate. Hard liner. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 7,
Joe Girardi bringing a bat off the bench. Gene Segura. He represents the go-ahead run. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, Phillies down a run. On a line. And he moves up to third, now 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Bryson.
This is Bryson Stott. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. On the ground, out to short. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Matt Vierling stands in for the Phillies.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That one's in there, 0-1.
You're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Bender over to first. Stop. Back in on a dive. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One now. Late swing, fouled off. To the right side, Aguilar takes it himself, third out, that ends the frame. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. So remaining in the game defensively, Gene Segura. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Alec Bohm. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Now at first base, number 28, Alec.
And welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Leading up for the Marlins.
And the pitch.
The third baseman, Joey.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Wendell.
Next pitch is outside. The 2-0 is in for a strike. In the air, right field. Harper drops steps, heads back on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The catcher,
Jacob Stallings, the next up for the Marlins. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And a count 1-2. To the right side, stop, collects it. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over and got the ground ball.
Shortstop,
Miguel Rojas, the next to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. Fought off foul. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Started after it, appeal to first, and he went around according to Patrick Johnson. Miami down in order, and this is a tie ball game. Cody Poche on the pitch here.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 72, Cody Poche.
Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off for the Phillies, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
The pitch. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it, hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
JT Realmuto steps in. And he pops up the bunt. Poche makes the grab, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Base hit, center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball, though. Down to go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Two on, 1 out.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up if they can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's going to be Alec Bohm. Now this is in the air down the line. Garcia makes the play, and that'll do it. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. We're tied at 13 apiece. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ryan De La Cruz. He represents the winning run.
Hitting for the Marlins. Number 14.
And a pitch. Just missed. The lefty, the 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Bailey Falter up and throwing for Joe Girardi. Knebel, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The wind to kick the 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Kicks and fires. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Bailey Falter. This is his 3rd time out this year. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Marlins bring on a pinch runner, John Birdie. Back to the top of the Miami order. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jorge Soler. Be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And now the lefty. There's the strike. Next offering misses down and away.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
The pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Beats the second, out there. Relay to first, double play.
The batter, the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. That one drilled left field. That's a hit.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And the batter now, Jesus Sanchez. And that one wrapped foul. And now the 0-1. In there at the knees.
gosh, slider down and in from the same side thrower. There's really nothing you can do with that.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Marlins lead 1. And it's been a wild one. We're tied. Ryan Anderson comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman.
Now playing second.
On to extra innings. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
For Philadelphia, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Cote back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. He swings and fouls one off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Gosh,
here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Gene Segura at the plate here. This one pulled down the line. It's hammered. This one hooking. It's got a chance. Foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Bohm leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball left side. Wendell fires over to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base in the big leagues, and he just showed us why he's at this level. He has a cannon.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. In the air, left side. Soler settles underneath it, makes the catch, in and goes. Phillies strand 1, and this ball game remains tied. Back here in Miami, and now it's Jesus Aguilar. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
Back-and-forth ball game. You get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
The final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
innings and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.